Right. Good morning, everybody. We've got about 4 minutes left. I'm just gonna throw up the watch list, let you guys kind of go over that, and then we'll see what's gapping up once the market opens. But for now, just go ahead and take a look at the watch list and give me a couple minutes. What are you saying? How am I gonna argue?
None.
About?
No. Just get on this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Got a minute left. Sorry, we're a little behind today. But I also hear there isn't really much gapping up or doing anything great. I'm about to hop onto my scammers
We're
here.
about to find out here in a second.
But probably SIB is my top watch. Looking for a multi-day bounce play.
Yeah, we got a few bounce plays on watch. CDU.
see what their ECRX. This is bigger company. We can ignore.
Spice spiking.
NKTX. Another bounce play. We've been waiting for. We're just gonna let that put up. Okay, what do you see here? It's up to EVAX. Okay, so right now NKTX looking like the best play right now for my watch list. We got it perking higher. Now we're just looking for that momentum shift for the multi-day bounce. Let me check the scanners. What's up here?
What you got?
A few things, but nothing's. Let's see. CS. No, it's too cheap. No, SMFL. Huh, an MDVL. This ended up doing what I wanted from yesterday. Damn, that was actually decent overnight. I was looking at that as long as it kept holding 215, 2-ish area. I thought it could get to 250. Here we are at 246. Nice. Nice. It was more speculative play, but it was just recognizing a higher low in the chart, breaking over a candle. Thought if it kept holding that 2 area as well, hold dollar, half dollar, we will get a move higher, and it just happened overnight. Really just a waiting game for SIDU and NKTX right now. I'm taking a look at EVAX, gapping up pre-market. Not a huge fan of this right now. A lot of selling going on. Can it be a potential open price high day move over 320 to test 350-ish, maybe 370 pre-market highs? Yes. But this overall momentum that it's got right now, I'm just not liking it. Right out of the gate, a lot of selling comes through. It's making me think that my open price VWAP claim pattern will likely get stuffed, as we'll probably have a bounce, but I don't think it's going to be as strong as all that selling that we just had. So
Unless this holds up for like hours and
possibly,
then
yeah.
comes back, rotates the float a couple times.
BTTX still holding up. I don't see anything there for me. I went over this yesterday, pretty much saying how it's done the part that I want. It had the bounce. It's got overhead resistance, all red candle breakouts, so just not really that interested. Could probably find something better.
Ripside seated.
And KTX is failing. So far. Making new lows. One play to maybe keep an eye on, that is a little bit more of a speculative play for me, would be CYN. We have this overall uptrend in the daily chart. We keep grinding higher. I'm thinking if it breaks over that bounce day, 475 resistance, the high day, I think we could try and test the mid fives, maybe 6 area. But this isn't something I've actually tracked, so I'm just kind of reading the momentum. So I would be a little bit more speculative of this because I don't have the data on it. But just following the price action and momentum, volume, this thing's holding up decently. Could be a nice break over the 480, 475 area to give a nice squeeze higher. But that's still a waiting game right now. Let's see, what else is up? SMFL? I think Jared might have. Let me take a look here. SMFL. Wow. Nice 30% spike right out of the gate. We got a breakout over the 125-ish area, 133. It is a red candle breakout, so gonna give this some time for sure to develop and suck in the shorts and trap those shorts around the 130 area. But I'm liking SMFL for potential breakout over the 120s, 130 level. It could definitely get a move up higher to the mid ones, high ones. Did I not bring this up to you earlier? You didn't say anything about it?
What?
SMFL. Not about it on the daily chart.
No.
Breakout. And right now it's the only thing holding up in this market. Oh, hello Jax. Nice to have you back, bro. Nice to have you back.
What's the float on it?
It doesn't actually give it to me on this one. There's a few here and there that I don't have the information to. Low float, looks like. Nice.
What's either 18 or 7?
Either way, it's gonna be a low float. I know it's a big difference, but it's gonna be. What are we doing here? Thank you, thank you.
Just trying to turn around.
Yeah, I think it's not doing too bad a volume so far. Like what? It just started trading the past 9 minutes and it's already got 3 million. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yes, this is true.
So SMFL kind of all of a sudden turned into my top watch here.
Yeah, it almost makes me want to take a starter just because it's. I want to see how it holds up for the next few minutes.
And one to be, I don't know if I have it on my watch list. Check it out right now. But BWB, until this thing completely breaks down below 4, the high 3s, it's still within a trend between 7 and 4-ish, and right now it's around 5. Previous close is 540. That might trigger a move back up to the breakout level highs around low 7s. Actually, I did have this on my watch list. I have a whole plan for it.
CYN. Starting to pick up in volume.
See how it reacts up here to that resistance level. If it gets stuffed or if it can hold up and push higher. AVAX is trying to bounce. Here we are in the low threes. 19 million float. It's doing 11 million right now. Not bad. A little bit of buying is coming back, but would like to see some more of a push to really scare out all those shorts that were in, that got in early. But EVAX could definitely be a play. Getting it around the open price, high day, around 320. If we can hold up around there. To test on the daily chart. Yeah, I would say high threes. I think it could retest pre-market highs if it come back and reclaim 320s for EVAX. I know I didn't like that selling at first, but if it does completely fail to break down at some point and it's continuing to make higher lows and reclaim key levels, it might squeeze all those shorts out from early on.
Yes.
But right now, nothing going on today. Once again, another boring morning.
Plus, you got one shot. Ain't coming back, baby.
ASRT, what's this one?
Go, Gus. Right.
Yes.
Right. You lied to me too much.
Oh, I did see that yesterday after hours. That was insane panic that I ended up having. Let's go over that. Ridiculous. 50% all overnight. Just going. Not that it was doing that great beforehand, but wow, what an incredible panic this thing just had. Yeah, I was taking a look at that yesterday because that's what everyone was talking about on Twitter. So I had to take a peek at it. Incredible. Haven't seen anything out of this, something bigger, in a very, very, very long time. Usually this is penny stocking price action after a toxic financing. Yeah. What's this? ASRT. Oops. Not much history of spiking in one day. It's really just gradual moves. Gets stuffed easily. A bunch of overhead resistance. So I'm at 240. Might have to wait to see how it reacts to that level. And it is holding up right around this consolidation zone in the 220s right now, holding that up. Could offer a move back to the mid twos, but just looking at this chart, I don't get excited because I just don't really see any significant movement. We got 188, 220, decent opportunity here on a couple of these candles. So it might be a play that it's not lasting forever, just taking a quick snipe on it. But that still has to develop some more. Keep holding this key area. This thing's still trying to hold here. Volume got exhausted. Here on the dip. Interesting. All that volume and did nothing. That's very interesting. Usually I see that as some sort of insider, not insiders, hidden buyers and whatnot. Ended up coming through here on the volume. You can see it reflected, didn't go anywhere, but they got a bunch of shares in that price. See, I never keep up with these bigger plays. Let's see what this one's doing. Damn. Mac Bear's probably happy. Same with what do you call him? Bill Gates. Yeah, this thing's cracking 8 here, 800. Hold dollar level. Next up, mid 7s. Low 7. But that's a nasty downtrending chart right now. On the daily and intraday. UVAC's not looking fantastic. Volume's kind of fading. I'd be shocked if this comes back. Because you got the downtrend momentum's, you know, the shorts have the upper hand, but now volume is fading. It has a hard time pushing. Anytime there's really any buying, it just gets stuffed, volume-wise and price-wise.
Yeah, now 3 can't hold.
Yeah, so nothing spectacular there. Definitely a waiting game today. You know, with this overall market choppy and tanking, it's weighing down some runners, but you know, just be patient. The plays will end up coming around later on. There should be a play today. If not, oh well. That's part of the game. You get your starter in this, Jared?
No. Well, I wanted to see how this held. Since, you know, it failed to really hold this bounce here, I mean, why would I take a starter?
BWV, interesting. This thing's trying to come back red green. I was really doubting this thing. Just how much off the highs it was. And now it's came back and done half of that.
What the hell?
BWV. Yeah. Went over this one earlier, just looking for that breakout over 710-ish. With nothing working and this thing being one of the few that has any momentum behind it, I hesitate to say that. I'm gonna not be taking it as a red-green move. That's what I was thinking about thinking of here. Playing it as a red to green move, maybe previous high day break to lead to the 7 break in case you get stuffed at that level. But that's just me being worried about me not having an opportunity to play later on. If it gets up there and it gets stuffed and it doesn't work out, oh well. That's the strategy, is it not? I should be sticking to it. And now here we are going red-green. That's looking good. We'll see if it has enough in it to come back to previous high day. That might be a place where I consider getting in to test the low 7s. Not red-green. If anything, the previous high day, if it can stabilize in the low 6s with the float that it's got and the market cap and the overall trend and pressure from buyers it's got in the past, week or so, especially the past couple days, it could definitely give a pop off to the 7 area. But right now, nothing setting up ideally. Just gonna be sitting back, keep looking around if there's anything. But by the looks of things, it's gonna be another one of those boring ass mornings. Just don't really see anything with my pattern that makes me excited to trade it. And I refuse to be scalping off the trend here and there. I stick to my plays. If they're not there, we don't take them.
I was gonna say, what the...
Yeah, we don't really have anything. Anyone got a ticker? Any questions? Something you guys want to go over? Instead of being all quiet here, not having much to really say, since nothing's really going on. I don't have a live trade. You got any questions or whatnot? We could definitely go over something. But right now it's just in repeat, going over the same thing, seeing which one ends up holding up. This thing isn't incredibly far off the highs. Trying to bottom out here on 180. See if this double bottom works out. We can come back for a 205 high daybreak to get the multi-day bounce. But we are cracking for sure below, a little bit fake out below the 190s here where this originally started. We'll see if it can come back and break 205 or if it wants to just continue lower. But that's the pattern there. We're going to be looking for that high day break over 205 for the multi-day bounce. EVAX back over 3 for a moment. That's a choppy one. That's something to just be patient and wait till the chart tells you really what to do. Because right now it's kind of going back and forth. And I'm not really liking the volume. We had this heavy selling and now we're just going sideways on lighter volume. Not that exciting. If it does coil back, you know, things could change. We'll see how the volume is there and whatnot in the trend. But right now, I gotta wait until this thing gets to at least 315, 310 to get even a little excited. Open price is 318, so that's gonna be the key right there. High day is 322. It's all stacked right there. That's what I'm liking about this play. How those two levels are stacked really close to each other.
Yeah, plus you got VWAP right
VWAP,
there,
right?
323.
And it's going to come down lower soon. By the time it gets up, if it does, it will be lower. So it'll be above that as well. Just another boring day. And this is part of trading. It's not always exciting. You're always jumping up and down with insane profits. Leading up to that is these moments. CYN still holding up generally, right around the mid 4s still. Looking to still try to attack the high 4s and from there break off to test 5.5 or so. Do you love giving people pain, Jared? Do you find that satisfying? Wanna go grab your dog?
No, I don't know if they're undressed in there.
Call over. Please. Volume slowly coming back for EVAX. I will say that. All of a sudden, we're coming back a little bit here the last few minutes. Some solid buying coming in and it's trying to turn the corner, start uptrending.
Yeah, try and hold 3.
Yeah. I was not that excited about it earlier, but now a little bit more. Some more buying coming in. It is holding up, not too bad. There's other things that are still above open price. This one is below. But it is the second highest spiker so far on my scanners at 29% right now. So if this thing could continue this volume, I'm really digging it. Let me take a look at the 5 minute just to see how much selling was going on.
Top.
Oh, why are you so mad? 3.2. No, that's the price. Down here. 2.2. Okay. And then we'll add 2.2 to 1.3. What are we at? 3.5. Got 1. Half. Low 2s. Okay, we're pretty much coming on about the same amount of buying as there is selling. So this is becoming a more encouraging of a move, a setup. I am kind of enjoying this now. Solid bottom here. Hard time cracking the 280s. 290s. Now we're coming back for this high break. Next up, open price, VWAP, and 322 high. We just need trend and volume to continue the way it's doing right now, and I think we can get a really nice move to test at least mid 2s to take a quick snipe. But you can always try to aim for the high 2s, or there's pre-market highs as well on the daily chart. There's resistance around the 360s. So yeah, keep those levels in mind. Same with CYN. CYN still making higher lows. BWV still holding. Wow. Those are probably going to be my top 3 plays I've been mentioning for the day until they show me that they're not going to work out. CYN, not bad. It's still holding up, holding trend, holding VWAP. Volume's not bad today. Especially after the way it finished yesterday, for it to hold up here and continue to hold, not just spike and then get stuffed. Pretty good sign, I think. We just need to really just get the move on to the low 6s where I might be entering. Then we got CYN.
Just went over
You just
there.
switched? Okay, yeah. Yes. BWV here with the mid 5s, right to green move to test 7-ish. BWV, CYN, and EVAX. This one is the least of my favorite just because it still has some more to do right now. It could easily get stuff right here and a lot of selling comes through. I guess that's true with all 3 of them. But something about these recent gappers that haven't been working out that makes me just want to totally ignore this. But it's still holding up for now, so gotta keep watching it. Ooh, ASRT. Slower mover, but oh, I remember talking about this. Yeah, forget that. Are you bored, Jared?
Yes, I am bored.
SIDU is holding up. Okay, for a moment there. Never mind. Didn't notice the spread. Came right back. What's CRON? Go over that earlier. Ugh, not a nice daily chart. We got a break over the low 3s here. Overhead resistance, pretty much every other level. Yeah, waiting game on here. Nothing nice. Everything today is just boring. I could definitely set up. Lately, we've been getting some action midday. So, honestly, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna call this morning stream a little bit earlier in a little bit. We're gonna be coming back midday, 11:30 East Coast time, 8:30 Pacific, and we're gonna. There's been more action midday, so I think we should cut the morning and not waste as much time in the morning, and wait for midday to come back and see what's setting up. Cause the past week or so, morning has been dead. Midday, there's been something, at least one thing we could profit off of, and then late day, just boring. We just have nothing to go over. So, might cut this one short, not go on for the last hour of the day if there's nothing, and just stick to the midday action today. So yeah, expect us on in a couple hours. What am I talking about? An hour and a half. Yeah. So let's see. Evax, Kate and stuff for now. KTX, whack. SIDU, whack. SMFL. Oof. Get stuffed. Red candle break. Red candle break. There it is again. Getting stuffed. Now, does not always work out. Yeah, of course. We got RDBX last week. That was a red candle breakout. Ended up taking the fuck off. It happens. But as you can also see here, this is so much less volume than what it was doing on the day it was breaking out. So you had that going for it as well. But red candle breakouts with a lot of volume, yeah, it's a bitch to get over. CYN, do what we're looking for. I don't know why I don't like this scanner. I like mine way more. You can see it more clearly. Okay. We're approaching that 475. This thing could possibly be a play here soon. Now, I don't know if I want to buy it as it breaks, or if I want to get it when it comes back and confirms the high fours. But maybe a little starter as it's breaking might not be too bad. Seeing it break 475, 480, get a quick move to the mid fives, that's definitely possible. With CYN, uptrend still intact, volume continually coming in, looking not too shabby.
Looking not too shabby, fatty.
Yeah.
There we go. Not even a chance.
Yeah, not a chance. BWV still holding up right below red green. It kept making higher lows here. That's another potential setup. Nice.
Making higher lows, holding view up really nicely. Looks like we're about to break high of day here.
for a moment. Having a hard time right around the previous close here. Might need some more time to develop around that area. I guess volume is actually coming in. Missed that for a second.
Well, it was kind of back and forth.
Yeah, but volume is coming in. I took my eye off that for a moment. Alrighty, a little bit more action here. Past couple minutes with a couple plays, BWV and CYN. We'll see what they do. I'm definitely gonna be more cautious, especially with CYN, because that, honestly, all of them, they're not exactly my play. Like CYN, I never necessarily buy over the bounce high, so we could test the breakout. But I'm just reading the momentum there. BWV looking to want to hold up here. That one, I don't normally trade the play from red to green or the previous high day to test the breakout level. Usually it's waiting for it to get to the breakout level and seeing if it develops there for another move higher. But you know, it still has to go a little bit. It still needs some more volume and whatnot to really give it the strong push that it's looking for to get back to the mid sixes and then lead to the low sevens. So that's why that one's speculative. CYN, speculative, as I just mentioned, not one of my patterns I've tracked. So EVAX actually ends up being one of the top plays.
Yeah.
Compared to how I was saying about it like 5-10 minutes ago. But that was just still a waiting game, nothing ideal so far. It is just going sideways, but we need more volume. We need to choose a direction. Right now it's below open price and high day. We'll have to wait for it to get back to that price to see what it could do. But I am going to be almost done here with the morning. Just get a little break and we'll come back midday since more action's been going on midday and all my trades have been midday. And I just feel bad because I'm not able to get them on live. And I just come back late day talking about the play I made without really showing anything behind it. That's been kind of annoying. Because the whole point of this too is so that you guys can see our trades, the way we trade and whatnot. So, yeah. He's acting up too.
Time for a walk.
Yeah, so that later on he does not have the energy.
Yeah.
You can just chill there while we talk. But yeah, I'll leave you guys with CYN, BYV, or BWV, my bad.
And EVAX.
EVAX, and also don't forget SIDU and NKTX. Those are the multi-day bounces. If those could hold up, those are my number one plays automatically. They could come back to the high day breaks.
Right. Not looking very hopeful.
No.
But still has the rest of the day.
Yeah, still has time to come back. Like what do you call it? AUST did the play midday after a boring week morning. It came back midday yesterday. We'll get into that just really quick before we log off. Jax. Hey!
Come on.
No biting.
Come on.
No biting. AUST here yesterday. You know, it took some time to develop. Didn't really look that great. 270s. It was down roughly 10% or so. And pretty much the same situation we're in with, what do you call it? SIDO. just about 10% off the highs. If we could come back, slowly march back, get some volume, we can definitely get a squeeze. So it's not over really, but definitely keep an eye on that. Where are we at? SSS. Okay, as you're making new lows, but yeah.
How you doing?
So we'll just wrap it up there with those 5 plays to keep in the back of your mind. We'll be back within an hour and 15 minutes. So remember, come back here. We'll go over midday, see hopefully there's any moves that we could trade. Besides that, check out our YouTube. We got plenty of video lessons there that you can learn from. I've been a little quiet with the Twitter, but besides that, YouTube, of course, a very helpful material source. We got a lot of free material there. So check us out there. Besides that, we'll see you guys in an hour. Hope everyone has a great morning, and let's hope that it's not as boring as it is now. So we'll catch you guys later. Bye.
No. No.